Hello everyone, my name is Anjali Sharma and today I am here to discuss with you on the topic herbal cosmetics. So let's proceed further with the herbal cosmetics. Before that, I would like to discuss with you what are cosmetics. In my first lecture of Introduction to Cosmetics and Cosmeceuticals, I have discussed what the cosmetic is. So I'll repeat. According to Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940, cosmetics are the articles which are intended to be rubbed, poured, sprinkled, sprayed, or they are introduced or they are applied to any part of the human body for the cleansing purposes, for the beautifying purposes, for promoting attractiveness or altering the appearance of the face or the body parts, and it includes any articles which is intended for use as component of cosmetics. Okay, so in general we can say that cosmetics, they are the articles which are intended to be rubbed, sprinkled, poured, or they are sprayed on the human body in order to make one look beautiful, in order to promote the attractiveness, or for the cleansing purposes and altering the appearance of the human beings or the ones. Okay, so this is what cosmetic is. Next is, what are herbal cosmetics? Now we have discussed what is cosmetic. If we talk about the herbal cosmetics, they are the beauty products. They are the beauty products which possess desirable physiological activities such as skin healing, smoothing, appearance enhancing and conditioning properties with the help of herbal ingredient. Means they are the cosmetic products only, they are the beauty products, but they contain herbal ingredients. They contain the herbal ingredients which possess desirable physiological activities, like it helps in healing the skin, it makes the skin look smooth, and it enhances the appearance, and it also have the conditioning properties. This is what the herbal cosmetic is. Next, these are the cosmetics which are prepared using plant products having the cosmetic action. Means herbal cosmetics are the cosmetics which are prepared from the plant products or which are having the cosmetic action. If we talk about the herbal cosmetics are widely used nowadays because they are having the mild action and they are non-toxic in nature. Okay, so this is the reason why use of botanicals in cosmetics have increased due to the mild action and non-toxic nature of the herbals. In cosmetics, both natural and phyto ingredients are used, and natural products includes oils, extract, secretions, etc. And phyto ingredients, they include pure constituents which are obtained by different processes. Now it is clear. If we talk about the herbal cosmetics, if we talk about the cosmetics, both natural and phyto ingredients are used. Natural products includes the oils, extracts and secretions. If we talk about the phyto ingredients, they include the pure constituent which is obtained by different processes. Next is the classification of herbal cosmetics. If we talk about the classification of herbal cosmetics are classified on the basis of two. First is on the basis of dosage form, and second, the part of the body they are applied on. Okay, the part of the body at which they are applied. The first one is the dosage form. So according to the dosage form, herbal cosmetics are classified as emulsions, powders, cakes, oil, mucilage, jellies, suspensions, paste, soaps, and at the last, solutions. Okay, and here I have mentioned some formulations, like for emulsion we have the cold cream, vanishing cream, liquid cream. For the powders we have face powder, talcum powder, tooth powder. For the cakes, we have rough compacts and makeup cakes. You can see it in the daily life. Females are using this. Oils, hair oils, everybody use. Mucilage is the hand lotion everybody is using nowadays. Jellies, hand jellies, wave set jellies, brilliant jellies. Suspension includes cosmetic stockings. Paste includes toothpaste and deodorant paste. For the soap includes shampoo soaps, shaving soaps are available in the market, and toilet soaps everybody is using in the house. Solutions and includes aftershave lotions and hair setting lotions which we use in our daily life. These are the some classification of herbal cosmetics according to the dosage forms. Next, it is according to the part or organ of the body at which they are applied. Okay. First is the powders, bath and cleansing products, creams, makeup preparations, lotions, suntan preparations and deodorants. Okay. Next is the herbal cosmetics for hair. If we talk about the herbal cosmetics which are used for hair includes shampoos, beard softeners, tonics, shaving media, hair dressings, depilatories. Depilatories are the formulations which are used for removing hair from the skin, and hair waving preparation. Hair waving preparations are those preparations which are used for making the hair curly. Curls. In order to have curls in our hair, we use the hair waving preparations. We have the straighteners also. We have the waving preparations also. Herbal cosmetics for nails and teeth includes nail polishes, manicure preparations, tooth powders, dentifrices and mouthwashes. Next is the herbal cosmetics for skin. Herbal approach of proper skin care is principally based on the 3 essential steps. What do you mean by this line? This means when you are having an herbal approach for a proper skin care, it should have the 3 essential steps. First is to cleanse the body, to nourish the body and to provide moisture to the body. Okay. Whatever may be the type of the skin, it does not matter which type of skin is that, whatever may be the type of skin, these 3 steps are performed to protect the skin from the constant effect of the environment, stress and skin's natural process of cell degradation and decay. Because our cells are degrading simultaneously in the body, a natural process is there. In order to provide our skin, protect our skin from that, these 3 steps are very essential. Okay. Now we have the herbal cosmetics for various types of skin. Now everybody is having different types. Somebody are having dry skin, some people are having sensitive skin, some are having oily skin. We have discussed in the skin related problem also, this topic I have discussed earlier. In case of dry skin, we use the different kinds of herbs like Rubia cardifolia, Trifla, Tulsi, Glycyrrhiza glabra, sesame oil, in sesame oil all. Okay. If we talk about the fruit face mask, it includes banana or avocado pulp. Avocado is a pear, is a sort of pear. In case of sensitive skin, we use curcuma longa, Trifla, Aza directa indica, Mustica nimba in coconut oil. And fruit mask includes banana or pineapple pulp. So, here are the some ingredients which are used for the herbal cosmetics of skin. They are given along with the Latin name, their common name, the part of that, the part which is used and the uses. First is Ascorus calamus. It is the sweet flag. Its rhizome part is used. It is aromatic, dusting powder and skin lotion. It is used in the formulation of skin lotion. Allium sativum, common name is garlic. part used is bulb, and uses it, it promotes skin healing, and as it is having antibacterial action. Aloe vera, common name aloe, part is leaf, and it is used as moisturizer, sunscreen and emollient. So many more are mentioned, you can go through it one by one. Like Azadirachta indica, neem is a common name. Its leaf are used for its antiseptic action. They reduce the dark spots, and it is also having the antibacterial action. Centella asiatica, common name is gotu kola. The whole plant is used. It is having wound healing property. Okay, so like this we can have. Next is types of herbal care products. If we discuss the types of herbal care products, includes hair oil. These are the products which are used for the hair. Hair oil. The hair oils are used for dressing and nourishing the hair. The hair oils, they are used for dressing and nourishing the hair. This preparation is generally used to increase the growth of the hair and to make them healthy. So what according to you the hair oil should have the properties, ideal properties? It should give luster to the hair. Okay. Second, it should retain them soft and flowing. Invigorate their growth. They keep the brain cool, and they should not be sticky. Next we have the herbal preparation for hair, includes hair lotions, hair colorants and shampoo. Hair lotion includes, hair lotion has a stimulating effect upon the hair follicles. These are generally perfumed with oils of rosemary and other as it is possess a good stimulating property. Next is the hair colorants. Hair colorants are used for the coloring of hair. They enhances the attractiveness of the hair, and they are applied externally on the hair with the help of brush. Normally everybody is doing nowadays. Shampoo. Shampoo is the preparation of surfactant in suitable form of liquids, solid or powder, which is under the condition specified will remove the surface grease, dirt and skin debris from the hair shaft and the scalp. Now, what are the qualities of an ideal hair products? What if we are using hair product? It may be hair colorant, it may be hair lotion, it may be hair oil. So, what qualities do you prefer in an ideal hair product? First of all, it should protect the hair cuticle. When we have studied the structure of hair, it consists of cuticle, cortex and medulla. Okay, so it should protect the hair cuticle. It should cleanse it without striping natural oils. It should replace the lost protein, moisture and nutrients of the hair, and condition without weighing down the hair. Okay, even without porosity and prevent moisture loss. It should not affect the porosity and the moisture content of the hair. Smooth abraded cuticle scale, it should not interact with that. Okay, it should protect it, and it should prevent the intense drying from the environment. It should protect our hair from being drying from the environment. Next, here I have shown some ingredients which are used in the formulation of herbal cosmetics which are used in hair. First is aloe vera. Aloe vera, common name is aloe, and its part leaf is used as moisturizers and in the formulation of shampoos. Bacopa monnieri brahmi, it is the entire herb is used for the hair growth, for good sleep and in the shampoos. Centella asiatica, gotu kola, the whole plant is used for hair care, darkening of hair, and it is used in the formulation of hair oils. Citrus aurantium, orange, the part is peel is used in the formulation of soaps and shampoos. Acacia consena, it is the common name is shikakai. Plant pods are used for the hair growth, for the formulation of shampoos, for the formulation of hair oils, and it promotes the hair growth. Here are the some herbal oral care. If we talk about the oral care, the commonly used herbal medication for oral and dental health can be classified on their properties as plants with antimicrobial property. Some plants are having antimicrobial property like aloe, betel pepper, black pepper, clove, eucalyptus, garlic, turmeric. They are having the antimicrobial properties. Plants are having antioxidant properties like spinach, pepper, black tea, broccoli, green tea, carrot, potato, tomato, blackberry, grapes. These are some plants which are having the potent antioxidant activity. Some are the plants which are having analgesic property like capsicum, chili, clove, ginger, menthol, peppermint, poppy, tobacco. All these are the plants which are having the analgesic property. Next is the herbal ingredients which are used in the oral care. They are here. I have mentioned some important herbs which have their use in the dentistry and in the oral care as follows. First is clove oil. As you know, clove is very important. It has got his excellent analgesic and antiseptic properties which inhibit the growth of all disease causing bacteria. Okay, it relieves the toothache and it also treats the bleeding gums. It also treats the bleeding gum. Aloe vera, it is the analgesic, antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, antiseptic in nature. It is used in toothpick injuries and on the chemical burns. Next is the tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is having the antiseptic as well as the antifungal properties and it is used in the throat irritation, stings and burns. Next is the garlic. Garlic is used for its antibacterial activity. Depending upon the allicin, allicin is the ingredient which is depends on the allicin which is produced by the enzymatic activities of allicins, and it is used in, it inhibits the growth of Streptococcus mutans and therefore can cause effective remedy in the prevention of dental caries. So garlic is used in the prevention of dental caries. Next is the evening primrose. It has anti-allergic and anti-ulcer activity and it is used in the treatment of dental caries. Next is neem. Neem is used as a healing gum disease in the dental problems such as bleeding and plague. Turmeric, it is an antiseptic, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory and it is a painkiller. Everybody is using turmeric in the house also as an antiseptic, as an antibacterial, as an anti-inflammatory. Meswak, it is derivative from arak tree. It is used in the traditional toothbrush for oral hygiene. As we all know, Meswak toothpaste is also available in the market. So, any queries? In this session, I have discussed what the herbal cosmetic is, what are the herbal cosmetics for skin, what are the herbal cosmetics for hair, and what are the herbal cosmetics for oral care. So if you have any queries, you can ask me. I'll be happy to answer you. Thank you.